Melania Trump takes on The View. $75 million defamation lawsuit rocks daytime TV. Former First Lady Melania Trump has found herself at the center of a legal firestorm after filing a jaw-dropping $75 million defamation lawsuit against ABC's The View. The lawsuit alleges that the outspoken co-host of the popular talk show crossed the line with comments made about Melania's character, her time in the White House, and her post-presidential life. With the stakes sky high, this legal showdown could mark a turning point for both Melania and the long-running daytime program. The allegations. What sparked the lawsuit? Melania's legal team claims that statements made by several co-hosts of The View during a heated discussion amounted to defamation. Sources close to the case suggest that the comments in question painted Melania as a complicit enabler of her husband's controversial policies and suggested she was out of touch with ordinary Americans. In one particularly scathing episode, one co-host allegedly mocked Melania's Be Best initiative, implying it was hypocritical given the Trump administration's divisive rhetoric. Melania's lawyers argue that the remarks were not only false but also malicious, with the intent to damage her reputation. The First Lady's accomplishments have been unfairly minimized, distorted, and ridiculed, her legal team said in a statement. This lawsuit is about holding the media accountable for crossing ethical and legal boundaries. The View responds, unbothered or nervous. ABC and The View co-hosts have yet to issue a formal statement, but insiders suggest the network is gearing up for a fierce legal battle. Behind the scenes, the show's producers are reportedly reviewing past episodes and tightening editorial oversight to avoid future controversies. While the lawsuit looms large, some of the co-hosts have taken a more defiant tone on social media, with one cryptically tweeting, "Free speech is not defamation." Others have stayed silent, perhaps under advice from legal counsel. With The View known for its polarizing discussions and fiery debates, this legal drama could force the show to reevaluate its boundaries and its future. For Melania, this lawsuit represents more than just a financial battle. It's about reclaiming her narrative. The former First Lady has often been a subject of public scrutiny, with critics questioning her perceived silence during the Trump presidency and her role in shaping the administration's policies. Since leaving the White House, Melania has kept a relatively low profile, focusing on her charity work and maintaining privacy. However, this lawsuit could thrust her back into the spotlight in a way that reshapes public opinion. Legal experts suggest that if Melania wins the case, it could serve as a warning shot to media outlets and public figures who target political spouses. Legal analysts are divided on Melania's chances of winning such a high-stakes case. While defamation lawsuits involving public figures are notoriously difficult to win, her legal team seems confident in their evidence. The case hinges on whether the remarks made by The View host can be proven as not only false, but also made with malicious intent, a high bar to clear. Regardless of the outcome, the lawsuit has already sparked a larger conversation about the media's role in critiquing public figures. Supporters argue that Melania is standing up against a biased media that has often targeted her unfairly, while critics claim the lawsuit is an attack on free speech. With $75 million on the line, The View could face significant financial and reputational damage if the lawsuit succeeds. The show has long been a cornerstone of daytime television, known for its bold takes and controversial debates. However, this legal battle could force the network to take a more cautious approach, potentially altering the dynamic that has made The View a ratings powerhouse. This lawsuit has reignited the age-old debate about where the line should be drawn between free speech and defamation. Critics of Melania's move argue that as a public figure, she is subject to scrutiny and that her lawsuit could set a dangerous precedent for stifling open dialogue. Freedom of the press and free speech are cornerstones of democracy, said one legal analyst. Lawsuits like this can have a chilling effect on the media's ability to critique powerful figures. On the other hand, Melania supporters view her as a trailblazer, standing up to what they see as biased and malicious reporting. Many have pointed out the harsh treatment she endured compared to previous First Ladies. The media has treated Melania with relentless disrespect since day one, a Trump ally commented. This lawsuit is long overdue, and it's about time someone held them accountable. The case has become a flashpoint for broader discussions about the ethics of political commentary in today's hyper-partisan climate. While Melania's lawsuit could restore her image as a strong and independent figure, it's not without risks. If the case drags on or if she loses, it could backfire and reignite the criticism she's trying to combat. Legal experts have noted that such high-profile lawsuits often attract even more media scrutiny, opening the plaintiff's life to public dissection. Moreover, the lawsuit could inadvertently bring more attention to the very comments Melania is trying to address. The Streisand effect is real, warned a PR strategist. By suing, Melania might unintentionally amplify the criticisms and invite even more people to analyze her time as First Lady. This case could either solidify her reputation as a wrong woman taking a stand or open her up to renewed public criticism and controversy. For The View, this lawsuit could be a tipping point. The show has always thrived on its no-holds-barred debates and unfiltered commentary, but this lawsuit might force the producers to reconsider their approach. If Melania's legal team succeeds in proving their claims, the financial and reputational damage could be catastrophic for the show. Even if the lawsuit doesn't result in a win for Melania, the added scrutiny could lead advertisers to distance themselves from the controversy, impacting The View's bottom line. Some industry insiders believe this case could trigger a shift in how daytime talk shows handle political discussions. There's a difference between sharp critique and defamation, said a television executive. This lawsuit might redefine what's acceptable in the realm of political commentary on television. This lawsuit also raises questions about the Trump family's larger legacy in American politics and media. Melania's case comes at a time when her husband, Donald Trump, is eyeing another run for the White House. Some political analysts believe this lawsuit could be part of a broader strategy to rebrand Melania as a sympathetic and dignified figure in preparation for the campaign trail. Others argue that it might complicate the family's political aspirations, as the lawsuit could spark new debates about accountability and free speech. Regardless, this legal battle has ensured that Melania Trump will remain a central figure in the ongoing political drama surrounding the Trump family. Whether it ends with victory or defeat, one thing is certain. This case will have long-lasting implications for both Melania's personal legacy and the future of The View.